Hey guys, welcome back to this new video tutorial with OSP Pro. Now in this video today simply we are going to learn how to come up and start programming up with the Go. The first thing that I'll let you know at the moment, just go to my Google and then I try to show you something. Now if you look at the one on us best programming languages 2019 on the market today, you will discover that these are the things you guys should know. The first language that so far is beating on ground is Python, and I request you guys make sure you learn Python, and you learn Python, master it, and then I took my make sure you watch my video for Python and you master those stuffs. Then the next language on the list is JavaScript, and lastly is with REST, then Go. Now I would prefer you guys, if you try to cross-check using this this stuff, that what's going on right now on the cloud, make sure at least these first 4 languages you're good with. Now I advise anyone to say is now doing one of these programming languages, at least you should be good with one on us. At least you should have some other languages that you know you at least have as a background language. Like to my side, I will say I know most of the languages, but then I will say to your side, it would be good at least to start from a grassroots, start from other languages that would be simpler for you. Because you look at Go is made as embedded from C. The same applies to Rust. Then JavaScript is a standalone language, you can learn it by your own. Python, it's good, but I also advise you, actually it's very simple to use. It's very easy to use no matter which program language you might have learned first, but Python is very simple, you can start from it. But with the Go, you should at least have a little bit background with the C. Now if I take you right now to installation, Go free download. When you go to free download, Go to take you, Go, not just Go, it is Go programming language, maybe free down. Now I'm just going to click that, and then I take it to this is it. So it is called this is the platform. Make sure you go to golang.org. This is the one which will take to the downloading page where you'll be in a position to download Go. I think you can see from here. So I'm going to put this on description, on our video description, where you can download Go. And they even have documentations and the packages. So this is some of the libraries, or the stuff you have downloaded for Go, and this package here for if you like to use Go. This is a simple package that I'll talk about at the moment. If you really want to use Go, if you shake here down, we have this other stuff of ours. Now at the moment, I'm not going to take a lot of time here on this stuff. I'm just going to show you right now complete introduction how we can start up using Go. Now the first thing that I'm going to do, I hope you guys you happen to know to download the stuff. If I take you back again, right, for maybe documentation, take you back to the index page. With index page, I think you guys will discover something like this. So this is how we can print a simple Go platform. You can go here and then just click run, whereby run to set processing the process running, and then print as that statement. And this is it. So if at all I happen to come and say maybe introduction into hello world, something like that. So if I just click on run, I think you can see it saying maybe hello world. And if I say maybe introduction to Go programming, if that's the case. So when I happen just hit enter, I think you can see the piece of code is just printing that. You can even share your piece of code if you want to share the stuff. Now I'm not on that at the moment. Like I've said, I will send for you guys this part. Now let me hope you guys at the moment you're done with the downloading. Now Go is very important language. It also has something called the packages, where with the packages are those modules that we shall tend to use whenever we are going to be making up a given application, and it is very good. So I may not go into much details of this since I've already shown you the link where you can access the Go platform, or where you can find in Go and then you start using. Now the first thing that I'm going to talk about at the moment is to start up using. So I hope you guys are done now with the one on the installation of Go. So let's start. I'm just going to create a folder in my desktop here, and I'm going to just call maybe YouTube Go, maybe Go programming. I'm just called YouTube Go. Now this is the stuff we are going to use. Now, one thing you have to know that I have to remind you guys, if normally you have never programmed with the C, it's a high time I advise you make sure you go and watch my video for C programming and you master those stuffs. Now, with the C, C tends to give us simplicity if at all you're going to start programming with the Go. Because Go, it was really completely built up, everything, the dependencies, the processor, the preprocessor directive, the same way we happen to pick from Go is the same way we happen to pick from our C. Now, after you installing up your Go, make sure please Go is already added into your command prompt, or one on us to your local environment. Okay? Add it to your environment. So I'm just going to click on my machine, and then I just click on new file, pen folder. I'll go to the desktop, where I'm going to pick one on us programming, one on us just YouTube Go, so something like that. So after picking that, I'm just going to make some free piece of code, just little piece of code to, as I explain to you guys more about Go and what you can do with the Go. Now I'll simply say Go is the programming for the future. If at all a programmer and you're really a programmer, we mainly tend to use Go for people who did computer software engineering or computer science. Those guys are much interested in making up application systems and compilers. So Go is very good language to come up with that. But also it's not limited. If at all we are going to use one on us starting up one on us a real application, and even a website based application really driven from Go. And the most important thing with the Go, reason why I may say Go is very important, is because of its client server platform, how it handles the server. So let us start here by just opening up a simple page. I'm just going to save it as maybe I may just save it as maybe index.go. Make sure you save it as .go. Otherwise, if you don't save it as .go, it will be saving it as another platform, because now we are switching ourselves from .go. Now that's the program, the language. Now for this introductory video, I'm just going to show you in a simple way how you're going to be making sure that you have setting up Go to run by default on your machine. Maybe another thing that I haven't not yet maybe happened to say to you, like I've said, after installation, make sure that if you type Go, it should generate for you Go in your machine, just like you can see. And maybe if you also type Go dash version, Go dash version, I think it still does the same thing. If you try to cross check, or just try to pick that. If you try to click Go, make sure it can take you to that platform. And you just know Go is calling between Go and C, whereby that's when they now to build these modules. So this one shall be running application. And if you try to remember, what we have is this one here called YouTube. So I'll go to YouTube, so I'll go to desktop, which is where we have YouTube Go. So I'll go to desktop, then I go to YouTube Go, like that. So I think right now at the moment you guys I'm in Go, which is the desktop. So what I'm going to do at the moment, I'm going now to create my stuff, which is going to be coming in to pick that stuff. And then we're going to make a program in our Go, which then will be printing up there. Now the first thing that you have to know very well, that Go, whenever we print in Go, we have to first import one on us the packages. So I'll just say main. Then I'll start one on us import for me, one on us the Go packages, which is one on us fmt, like that. Now after importing up the packages, we need now Go to enable us to print what we need to, maybe to print. So I may just try to paste this code there down for you. and then explain to you. So we happen to import one as the package. So let me just try to explain this piece of code. This is a comment in Go, so we did 2/. Now this one here is just one as the main package declaration, one as package declaration. Now with the package declaration, this one here picks the main function that handles up all the stuffs of all the stuffs of Go. Now that's the first thing I have to let you know. Then we have one on us import. Now this one mainly imports one on us. This imports one on us the main the functions mainly. Now functions are the one which enables us to maintain the given program. Like now we have this one known as FMT. This is really a package from Go. It is also a package from Go. So when we happen to import it, it will enable us to import this package, which package will enable us to print out any statement inside the main function called the main. Now if you guys are from C programming background, I think you know very well that main is the main function in a program. You get that if at all we don't have main in a program, it will not run at all. The program will not print out anything. Then in C, I think you guys remember from C, we used to type one as print F, or we type one as print F, then you can give it one as hello world. Now, what I'm trying to say at the moment is not limited still with Go, whereby we end up with one as semicolon to our statement. I give a sample. This is one as hello world. So with Go, we still use the same statement. We type, instead of typing printf, we could start with one as here now FMT, which means the import familiar function, that package, which will enable me to print, and that period print starts with the capital P, print line. Whereby print line, I'm sorry for those guys who are still on the C, we don't use print line, instead we use printf. But still on the Go, we shall see us how to use printf. So I'll just come back down in my program here, and then I just come back here, and to print out something in the C Go, I'll type Go space. What's the name of the package? It's called index, but what's the name? .go. So when I hit enter, hope there's no error. Index.go. I'm help for usage. Go. Oh, sorry. Actually, type one as Go run for me index.go, like that. So when I happen to hit that enter, definitely then it's going to compile. At the same time, it's going to print for me hello world. Now this print statement known as print line, it simply means that print for me that's one single line. So this will simply print for us that single line. So I'm just trying to press enter here. It should at least by now print for us that statement. I don't know why it's taking long, but I know it's going to print it out. So definitely that will print for us the statement. Now if you try to remember very well, like I've said to you, in C we used to use something called a print line. The same applies to one as Go. We still tend to give one as print line. Now print line here without printf means print from me in a single line. Instead of you coming in here and use one as \n, which used to use in C, we can instead use one as a print line, which means print from me in a single line. Get? So I think you guys, you can see we happen to print that. If you try to click that, I think you can see it's going to print for us hello world. Now, like I've said, you can also decide here to use, instead of that, you just use printf, where printf means print for me the function, which is the main, and to print for us hello world. So if I just save this statement, I click on save, and I just come back in on my program and hit enter, it will still give me the same thing, because like I've said, C is just between Go and C. To make that hybrid, to which brings that features of C inside Go. Now guys, that's what I will simply say, a complete introduction to Go. If you don't want to use this printf, please make sure it is LN, print line. If you need more of them, you can just print that. Maybe I'll simply say maybe complete intro with Go, maybe in Go, maybe with OSP Pro. You get? So if I just try to come back in here and I hit enter, it will give us in different lines because you say in lines. So that's why it is. But if you remember, if I happen to say printf, sorry, if I type the printf and I also come and I say printf, if I come back in here now, program, and I hit enter, we shall get in one line because printf means just print from the function, but not tell the function that please I'll need in the next new line. So to do that, I remember guys, you should do one known as backslash characters to pick that from a given program. That implies when you try to run now again, we shall get hello world, and then you print line. It will enable us to give that backslash character to make us go to the next new line. And that's why you see we happen to get this. So guys, my friends, if you find this video interesting and if you find Go much interesting, please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, whereby you will get to know how to learn things and maybe learn them practically. So if you're told maybe also from Uganda and you're interested to program with Go, remember Go, like I've said to you, Go is among us so far the languages that you guys should master. If I told tomorrow you want to come up as a person that know how to program as maybe computer, right from guys who are good at computer science, computer engineering and software engineering, Go is a very good platform for you tomorrow to come up as the future programmer, because Go has all the features that someone needs to come up with his own compiler. So guys, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you find this video interesting. Then I wish you a nice time. Thank you. Love you all.